Salutations, I'm Starler77, and today I've got an amazing build for you guys. So, I've been working on this build for a while, and I gave it to some people already, most notably a friend on Twitch over here. Let me pull up, hold on, what the heck? Okay, so it's a T-Chills underscore TV on Twitch. Back when I made this build, he was Mr. Goodbar. I hang out with him as a lot whenever I'm on Twitch, which has been a lot less recently, at least on the times that he's on, which sucks. But not much I can do about that really. But we've got a throwback build going back to Borderlands 2 here. This build's gonna be based around Maya. It's gonna be an Mayamara build, of course. So, yeah, it's trying to replicate, which you can't really do, but this is like the closest that I could get the feeling to of what if Maya was a playable character in Borderlands 3. And so it's like that's kind of what I'm going for here. I haven't played Borderlands 2 as much as I've played any of the other Borderlands titles. I personally, actually, I think I have more hours on Borderlands 1 than I do Borderlands 2, which is nuts. But I have been playing a lot of Borderlands 2 recently, going through Fight for Your Life lands with an Axton playthrough. I haven't played Maya too much, and I think the only strategies that I ever really used were like Pimpernel-based or fast-firing SMGs or just meta, and that was really about it. I hadn't really done much variety with Maya. I didn't really get to play much variety in Borderlands 2 because the build crafting felt whack to me. But I also never endgame build crafted in that game just simply because of the grinds that it took to get stuff, which I didn't personally feel rewarded out of it. But a lot of people also say that about Borderlands 3. But that's a whole separate conversation that I don't want to get into in the intro. So let's get to the actual build here. So we're rocking first weapon, the Kibsworth. This weapon is a lot more similar to the OG Sandhawk from BL2 than the actual Sandhawk weapon is in Borderlands 3, which I have one on here, or I have two. But they are sniper rifles, and they are based on your fire rate, and they're not burst snipers or anything. They don't have like the special unique mechanics the Sandhawk had. So it's like, oh, I'm resetting the music there. Okay. I think I'm just gonna set this to loop one track until I'm done talking in the intro. So Kibsworth very much feels a lot more similar to the Sandhawk to me than the actual Sandhawk sniper rifle in this game. We have the conference call, which is another OG weapon here. Really fun on this build, and it's a really freaking good weapon in Borderlands 3 on Mayamara. On Mayamara, using this weapon on most of the characters is probably not a good idea, but on Mayamara, amazing, a really good tool to use. And then we have the Hellfire SMG. A lot of people still love to dog on this SMG, and honestly, it deserves a lot of it because it's nowhere near as good as it is in the other games, but it's still really fun on this build. I very much enjoy it. Oh, I should probably switch this weapon out with something, the Becca. And the reason why I have this on here, I might use it at some point, maybe, I don't know, probably not. I'm gonna make a video on this little shotgun here at some point. It's a really fun little shotgun, but probably not today. We have the Lyudas. I'm probably going to use a Lyuda at some point in this run. We also have the Becca, another really good weapon that I've been told to use on Maya, so I'm probably going to go on BL2 and try it out on Maya at some point. Then, of course, yeah, Lyuda, meta BL2 weapon. We have the Herald, the Unkempt Herald. Then we have the Thunderball Fist, which I find to be really fun with this build, and it's another throwback weapon. And then some of the other items on here are just items that are just good. I mean, like, I have a free radical on here for the people that like free radicals. Again, this build was made for somebody who likes to play meta, so it's not entirely based on my play style. This is very much tailored to somebody else. We have an ion laser, which is also a really fun weapon for this setup, relying a lot on the extra projectile ricochet stuff that the ion laser can do. We have the cloud kill, which I might... Actually, I think I'll throw this here, maybe. Yeah, I'll throw this here. The cloud kill is also another throwback weapon. Not exactly. It goes back to the cloud kill skill from my skill tree, and it is regarded as being a bad weapon in our current workings of BL3. Now, I like the cloud kill, and this is gonna, like, get... Nobody's gonna agree with me, but I very much love using this SMG when I'm playing Amara, specifically when I'm using Indiscriminate, because then that cloud that it uses actually gets mayhem and action skill scaling. If you get the ricochet off, and the ricochet causes the cloud, and that is a crazy amount of damage, and it actually looks like it's cloud kill in comparison to just shooting the weapon and it being a piece of garbage like it usually is. And then we're rocking a phase Zerker here with weapon crit, weapon damage, and then action skill cooldown rate. Now, the thing here, we have weapon crit, which is okay. It's I would prefer being more tailored to a specific weapon, because a specific like company, because you get a higher bonus for that. But having it based in just generic crit allows us to use a more variety of weapons, and having crit is just nice. And then the weapon damage here. So usually, even when I'm doing multi-purpose builds, I wouldn't put weapon damage on a character like Zane, because weapon damage on the comm is actually just V2 damage, so it's not gonna get it's gonna add to that diminishing return section of a lot of his skills. With Amara, you're not getting that very much. You're gonna get that from the phase Zerker itself, because it gives that weapon damage in the phase Zerker with the stacks, but I'm not gonna sit down and stack to 99 to give me that crazy percentile boost. I'm gonna be at like 30, I'm gonna be at like 27 stacks on average, so I'm gonna be at like 40, it's actually 3%, not 2%, so I'm maybe at like 75% weapon damage, so the item card is wrong. It's actually 3% damage. And I also would want more anima on this comm. This is just the one that I picked up, and I'm using for the video, but I would prefer having 5 in anima than 2 in anima, 3 conflux, but a perfect for this build would be weapon crit, weapon damage, action skill cooldown rate, 5 anima. Or if you don't want to spec conflux and you want to move that point somewhere else, you would get 4 anima, 1 conflux, and then you can move the points elsewhere. We have a Snowdrift Victory Rush, we got a Revolter, we also have a Plus Ultra for the way that I like to play the build, but for the showcasing for the video, we're going to be using the Revolter. We have a Quasar. This is another throwback grenade here, and the whole point of this grenade is to do its singularity thing and getting enemies to group in on this little lightning laser. That's not the word. Just like lightning arcing from this one little grenade that's stuck in the ground. And so you're getting that AoE on that singularity, getting everybody grouped into one spot, and then you're getting that healing from it because of going over the skill tree. Sustainment, getting that lifesteal, which it's not going to be very much, but it's nice to help while you're doing your reloading or whatnot. And here's Red Tree, going down to Forceful Expression for bonus shock damage, for when I'm rocking the Plus Ultra. If you're not running, if you want to run the Revolter with this, don't get Forceful Expression. It's not needed. Where else you would put it? Honestly, I don't really. I guess one more in Samsara. I put it 3 in Samsara. Yeah, but here's the skill trees. We're going to be using the Eternal Fist to replicate the skill in Green Tree. I forget the name of the skill, but it's the one that allows you to chain your phase lock if you kill an enemy. And let's turn off the loop. Unmute in Discord. Skip the song, and let's get started.
Oh my god, he actually finished the intro?
That was a long intro, buddy.
Yeah, it was me breaking down the build.
Oh. and see.
Thought he
if
would
you're-
never finish this.
But
Pretty
the
long
problem-
intro.
The problem with you doing that muted or deafened is now I don't know what the deal is.
Well,
It's
oh,
okay.
I should
Yeah,
probably
you
be
know-
streaming in here, huh?
No, I'm not.
Probably. So I can bully your gameplay.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I'm streaming now, by the way.
I see that.
No, you're
Watch
recording.
multiple, and then
Living?
I want to...
Was that a term that you just used?
I said
Living?
recording.
Well, I am also streaming to Discord. So I'm doing both. So you're not wrong entirely. You said no, and that was what makes your statement wrong.
Okay, I've got both your streams up
You're
now.
just
Let's
wrong.
go. I'm glad I remembered last time you taught me how to do that. Because I was struggling. I'm playing Super Mario Simulator, by the way.
Ooh.
Yes.
I forget. Do you both
Super Mario.
Peppy Gals or Shadow Dragons?
Now, if you
do
don't want the
nothing,
movement
you're
set,
completely useless still. Yeah.
if you don't want the extra movement set from the Snowdrift, you can just switch it to like an icebreaker or something, or an elemental projector. So you're not getting the extra movement set, so it feels more like BL2. But that's a personal decision there.
The new Cell Max fight came out.
Oh.
The actually harder one. It's like top 3 hardest fights in global right now.
Ooh.
Context, we're talking about Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
Cheap rock. I'll just put that right there because I think
Will my Peppy Gals team be able to beat anything? Specifically Extreme Super Battle Mode?
No. You need to get rolled.
No?
one bottle. You really came in here to buy a single bottle of oil, lady? Whatever.
I forgot, you want SDR ropes, right?
Can't find water. Dude, whatever. Go drink out of a pond.
What?
I'm mad because these customers. So I just bought a license because my objective was to buy a new product license, right?
Okay.
And now all the customers keep leaving. I keep losing the store points, like my reputation points, because they keep. Yeah, I just gained 5, but I lost 1 because they keep saying they can't find these things that I don't have right now because I'm able to buy them and offer them, but I don't have a fridge to buy them and put
Just
them.
go in debt.
But I refuse to take out a loan because whatever.
Well, that's not my fault.
I'm not taking out a dang loan. So I'm really just trying to save up for a fridge and then I can get the stuff.
Wow. I just realized taking out a loan to get a fridge.
Yep.
Yeah, you've never done that? I've done that 3 times throughout my life so far, and I'm only 19.
That's your fault.
I'm just kidding.
You are solely to blame for this.
I was gonna pick an exam alone out.
Bulma, save me.
Where did?
Balls
Oh. Oh, well, that's not good.
Bulma
That's
did
not
not
good at all.
save me.
Can I get like an ad to show up? There we go. Don't run away.
Flower.
There we go.
Let's see. Do I want? That's good. Enter to finish the day. Okay, day 4. Let's see. Oh my God, I had almost $300 overall profit today.
Nice.
That's. Oh, the numbers.
The
They're
numbers.
beautiful.
Whoops, I should probably switch this.
How much money I be banking in my account?
Not enough.
You're right. I can't buy I can't afford a fridge. Of course not. La la la. Let's open for the day. Come in, come in. I don't really. Let's buy some oil, actually. Oh, let's buy some oil. Oh, I forgot prices changed, don't they? I mean, frick.
How could you say this?
Are you a family-friendly YouTuber?
No.
Fuck,
Hell
shit,
yeah.
balls.
Fucking ball sacks and shit.
Okay, that's not needed,
Okay.
but
Alright.
excessive nonsense is still nonsense and empty content.
Like your videos? No, I'm just kidding.
Agreed.
Yeah, completely empty content.
Agreed.
Not worth watching, ever.
I mean,
There's a reason I'm not subbed to this,
I agree
man.
with that second. I'm not. I don't actually think I'm subbed either.
I know
I-
I'm not subbed.
I think I might have went and subbed to you, but I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. I'm not a big Borderlands person, so I don't really watch your videos.
No, that's fair.
I
And
love
you
Borderlands
post
and I
so
don't watch
many,
his
man.
videos.
You go crazy with the posting. It's great.
He doesn't post enough.
Agreed. I need to post 3 times a day.
Huh? Buddy, I think it'd be okay if you don't do that.
No.
No, he needs to post 3 times a day.
Just because I can't do that doesn't mean I shouldn't do that.
What?
Actually, because you can't do that means you should do that.
Agreed.
Stop. That's not how these work.
Alright, can we get a nice
I'm
ricochet
getting,
cloud
I'm
kill
getting
shot?
closer,
Kill or not?
closer
Okay, fine.
and closer to
Gonna
being
make
able to
me
buy
Call it the conference call again.
a fridge, by the way.
Let's target this dude over here.
Hail with
right.
a 10 mil attack
There we go.
stat.
Why does this chick have this?
What?
Look at this tattoo, bro.
That's a tramp stamp.
Yeah, why does she have it?
They're fucking sick.
What is going on right now?
Dude, my change is 69 and 69.50. That's... Bro, my night just got a little better.
Oh my god, it's the funny number. Ha ha
I've completed 100
ha
check.
ha ha
Ha ha. Ha ha.
This has turned out to be mostly a conference call showcase. There are several other weapons on here that are usable. Let's try out... Let's swap the conference call out. And let's do maybe this? No, I don't need to use
Let's
them.
buy one
Everybody
cereal.
knows that that weapon's
Cereal?
just gonna shred on here. There's no need for me to actually showcase that weapon.
Which
You know
weapon?
what? The Herald. The unkempt Herald.
Who's Harold?
Yeah, makes sense. Too bad it isn't the Deepa.
People buying coffee like crazy, by the way.
Showcase
What's
I like
this
it, though.
showcase of?
This is a Maya inspired build.
Hey,
You're sliding around and using Borderlands 3 specific mechanics. Not Maya anymore.
I
you have
said
failed.
inspired.
You have failed.
You can cry about it.
Also, thank God you're not using a face puncher.
Why would
You
I
don't
be
know how
using
much
a
joy
face
this brings
puncher?
me.
I
I don't know. You're playing Amara.
did you why
Are
I
you
hate
already
the
at the
face
end of it?
puncher about as much as you do.
No one can hate the face puncher more than me.
Hey, are you already at the end of this?
Yeah.
Didn't you just start?
Yeah.
Is the
Yeah.
weapon this good this time?
I'm not just using one weapon, I'm using an actual build.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the issue. He's actually
Dude, that's
playing the
crazy
game.
because, like, I look over and I'm like, wait a minute, this is the boss he always fights at the very end. What happened?
Well, that happens.
Yeah,
Wait, is he dead?
you
No.
were supposed to emote on the brain.
This part isn't dead yet. There it is. And that's takedown
Takedown.
confirmed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so like half the video, which is like 10 minutes, was me explaining the builds, and the other
did I just
10
see the
minutes
guy
was
get
me
hit by
doing
a
the
rocket?
run. But yeah, this is that was a lot of fun. I'm kind of surprised that the conference call didn't kill both phases that time. When I was doing my testing, I was able to just one-tap one secondary dude, and the ricochet shots would kill both. I guess I just missed the top half with the ricochet, which is fine. But definitely possible to one-tap both faces. It's just so much fun. Lyuda's a lot of fun with here. But if you just land crits with it, because Amara is also a really good crit character. Thunderbolt Fist is a lot of fun. Yep. I can't speak. Confirmed. We also have a couple other weapons on here that y'all can try out, and find your own weapons to try out on here if you end up playing this build. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Okay, I'll think about it.
I will not think about it.
And I hope y'all have the good rest of your day.
I hope y'all have the rest of your day.
Yep.